Hi, and welcome to my first screencast. Tonight I'm going to be talking about glogster.com/edu, a great tool for educators, completely free. And when an educator signs up, you can make up to 200 student accounts. Everything signed up and accounts created through the EDU site are completely private. Glogster does support videos from SchoolTube. You can use videos from any site, but what it means by supporting them through SchoolTube is it's directly linked to SchoolTube and it's really easy to upload them from that site. I'm on the main screen now and I'm scrolling down. Here's a section with extra information about Glogster, tutorials, blogosphere, education media. But what I really want to draw your attention to is this section right here. It's about student work. Please take some time to check this out. Think about different opportunities that you could use to pull in Glogster to make your kids more engaged with their learning, more 21st century, more engaged with multimedia. This one's an example of a biography report that a student did on Jane Goodall. This one's John Audubon, and I really want to draw your attention to this one over here. It's about the circulatory system. This student chose to embed sound, a video from YouTube, as well as a video of themselves explaining the circulatory system. Let's go up and get you logged in. You're going to click on this pink button right here to create your account. You're going to fill out this site over here. Think of your nickname the same thing as your login. Your password, email, the rest of the information, how many student accounts you want. What it's going to do then is it's going to send you an email. And when it sends you that email, it's not only going to have the information about your account, but also the information about all of your kids' accounts. It's going to set your kids up with a user ID and a password. Looks like I entered mine wrong. Let's try this again. There we go. That's as easy it is. You are going to is also going to ask you when it sends you that email to validate your account. You're going to have an avatar. You can change it whatever you want. And this is what your homepage is going to look like. You can have your student accounts. They're all going to appear here. Your students are automatically marked as your friends, which is great because then you can go straight into their accounts to see what they're doing. Notice that all the students' accounts begin with a letter, a number, a period, and then your login ID. That makes it really easy. I would encourage you to print a copy of that email and put it in your file. Show you one that I've done. This glog here, we're going to go on and click on it. I teach pre-engineering to my 7th grade students, so I'm going to use this glog as a way to introduce them to some of the major types of engineering. I have information here, cute little packet, looks like some grids, and then I have pictures. Notice when you go over the pictures, you get this cool pink circle. Anytime you see that pink circle, it's an automatic link. Click on it. I set this one up. That's about electrical engineering. I have it linked to an electrical engineering professional site. Done that with all of them. Cool. I've also included a YouTube video that I found on civil engineering. Notice I have it set up in this cute little frame that looks like an old-fashioned TV. That's simple. Let's go back to my main page, and I want to show you a glog that I've been using just to play around with. I'm going to choose Edit. Everything that you see on here comes straight from Glogster. Outside of this picture, it's a picture of my blog. I have that set up as a link. And then, as you can see, you can bring in your own personal pictures. I brought in a picture of my daughter and I on vacation. Show you how simple this is. We'll click on Graphic. We'll pick something that we can put in. How about this cool flower? Sand art flower. We're going to say use that. Close this. Move this. It's on my smiley face now. I'll move it down here. If we want to edit it, say we want to change the colors on it. No, I guess the colors on these don't change that well. So we'll say, okay, we'll try. Let's go up here and I'll show you how to change the colors. Instead of having this blue t-shirt, we're going to edit it, change the colors, and let's make it a yellow t-shirt. That simple. Apply. Things that can move, you can point to things, overlapping them, change the colors, add the text, add long sheets. Think of the number of different ways you can use this in your classroom. You could take in math class, have your kids explain the Pythagorean theorem. Go out and find a website that explains the Pythagorean theorem and include that as a link. Find a website for a game for the Pythagorean theorem. Have them explain it in words. Have them explain it in visuals. What about for American jazz? Actually having them embed different selections of American jazz and thoroughly explain maybe their favorite artist. What about creating a timeline of the Vietnam War and not only having information about the battles, but have it set up in a timeline fashion and then have the battles as links to other sites? The possibilities are endless. Please let me know how you're using it in your classroom. If you have any questions, I'd do my best to help you out with that, and I'd really, really, really like to hear how you are using it in your classroom. Thanks, and have a good evening.